Wii Sports Tennis is one of the only sports where losing one or more matches on a new Mii will give you weaker CPUs. Whilst Matt and Miyu are the first opponents, Chris, Ren and Abby are weaker, with Hiroshi and Shouter the weakest pair. You can score a home run by hitting the foul posts, even if the ball bounces into foul territory. This is the fastest way to score a home run. There are 10 unused training lanes in both picking up spares and spin control. These stages can be way harder than those used in the final release, including popular splits such as the 710, the Big Four, and the Greek Church. Wii Sports' Golf is the only version in the series to use the term Double Eagle. Double Eagle! To refer to a score of -3 on a par 5. However, in the Japanese release, this term was always Albatross from the very beginning. Albatross! Boxing originally included the energy mechanic from Punch-Out, whereby missing enough punches or getting blocked, your gloves would slowly turn darker in colour. Once you ran out of stamina, you would enter a vulnerable state, only being able to dodge. This was scrapped in the final release, but was reworked and added to Wii Sports Club. It's possible to invalidate an opponent's block by using a technique called block cancelling. By pressing the block button with the correct timing right as the sword comes into contact with an opponent, the swing will register as a hit, even if the opponent is blocking in the right direction. This is super overpowered in Duel and Showdown. It seems that wakeboarding was originally themed around movie production. A camera and clapperboard object went unused, with the intention of being held by the Miis on the back of the boat. In multiplayer Frisbee Dog, there is a weird audio glitch. If one player throws a perfect game, a special perfect game sound effect will play. However, anyone not on a perfect game can still trigger this sound effect by scoring a 100-point throw. Incredible! Perfect! There's a major gameplay mechanic in archery that's exclusive to multiplayer team versus. The last arrow of a stage for each team is golden, being worth double points. I had literally never heard of this until now. 20 points! In 3-point contests, you may have noticed that fireworks go off every time you make a basket. However, if you look closely, the number of fireworks that go off are equivalent to the rack you're shooting from. You may know that by holding 2 when loading into table tennis, you can play an 11-point match, but did you know that the ball moves faster when playing an 11-point match over a 6-point match? Replays are shown using the real game physics, rather than as a video. In some cases, this can cause the replay to show a different outcome than what was actually played. You can do a small visual glitch in bowling by pressing A, then immediately throwing the ball as the game transitions between the movement and angle mode. If you timed it right, on the next throw, the text on the left can become squished. The level of power cruising you select will alter your spawn location in free cruising, as well as changing the time of day. Beach spawns you a distance away from Woohoo Town at daytime. Lagoon spawns you near the mysterious ruins at dusk. Lighthouse spawns you near the Red Iron Bridge at night. Marina spawns you at Wedge Island at daytime. Haven spawns you at the power cruising area near Sugar Sand Beach at daytime. And Shoals spawns you near the Pirate's Eye at dusk. The red tape has a condition that will only allow it to cut once you reach the required distance. One reason is because the game will let you travel backwards freely, but your speed will decrease and your turning will improve as a way to turn around more easily. You can even paddle around the tape to push it from the correct side, or wedge the tape in your canoe to get some really weird looking clips and launches. Cycling contains a lot of hidden mechanics. You can flick the control stick on the nunchuck to sound your bell, or flick the controllers upwards to do a wheelie, but there is one technique that is fairly advantageous. By flicking your controllers to the side, you can perform a power slide, which locks your bike in place. You can boost during a power slide, and it allows you to take turns way more tightly, as you won't be pushed away nearly as much by the game's heavy smart steering mechanic. You can also brake and power slide over and over to turn around, but just don't expect to go too far. There's an interesting quirk in Island Flyover. If you tap B to briefly cut the engine immediately after thrusting when flying level or downwards, you'll preserve a little more momentum from the boost than normal. This saves a pretty substantial amount of time when flying for a long period. Let me know in the comments if you have any really obscure facts about Wii Sports, and maybe I'll make a part 2 sometime. Thank you so much for your continued support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.